Do you have a child that has a hard time saying the TH sound? There are two forms of the TH, and I'm going to be going over both of those in this video. Stick around and I will share with you 4 tips for helping your child make the TH sound. Welcome to my own SLP. I'm Rachel and I'm a speech language pathologist creating videos for parents and anyone interested in learning how they can help kids increase their production of speech sounds. Make sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell so that you're sure to see each of my videos that come out every Tuesday and Thursday, showing you how to help kids produce all of the different speech sounds as well as how to make it fun and engaging along the way. All right, let's jump in. Tip number 1, we're going to teach them tongue placement. You're going to teach them that the tongue comes slightly out in between the teeth like this. Once they have their tongue in place, then you're going to tell them to blow air. Step number 2, you're going to use a mirror. And what this does is it helps our kids to see if they're getting their tongue in the correct place. And the TH is an easy one to be able to see because you see what the tongue is doing. And so this is very helpful to help your child be able to see if they're getting their tongue out and in between their teeth like they're supposed to. And I would recommend that you hold the mirror up next to your face, close to your mouth, because then your child is able to see you modeling how the sound should be produced, and then they're able to quickly glance over here and see if they are getting their tongue in the right place. That feedback is very helpful to be able to glance back and forth to see if they're doing it the way you're doing it, and just being able to look back and forth. Step number 3, we're going to teach quiet and noisy TH. Now, this is where it comes into play teaching the 2 different kinds of TH. The first one that I'll talk about is the quiet TH, or also known as the voiceless TH. And this is going to be in words like think or path. Then the noisy TH is also what's known as the voiced TH. And this is where the vocal folds are coming together and causing a vibration. So it sounds like as in words like them or breathe or mother. So when you're working on these 2 different THs with your child, you can tell them to either do the quiet TH. You can tell them to either do it quiet, just gently blow the air out, or you can tell them to do the noisy TH or tell them to turn their voice on and do a Something important to note when you are working on the TH sound is that one TH is typically developed before the other. And so for the voice TH, the sound, that is typically learned earlier for kids. So by about the time they are 6 years old, they should be producing the sound. And then the softer TH, the voiceless TH, the sound, that is the last sound to be mastered, which typically kids are able to produce that by the time they're 7 years old. So if you're wanting to work on the TH sound with your child, just keep that in mind for how old they are and at what age those sounds are typically produced by kids. And as you're practicing those, if you have a question on how to help your child do the voice versus the voiceless TH, then drop your questions in the comments below. Okay, step number 4, when you're practicing, have them repeat the sound 3 to 5 times. And this is only if they're able to imitate you and produce it correctly. So if they're doing it wrong and they're having a hard time, then don't have them repeat it incorrectly a bunch of times, only if they're able to do it correctly. And the reason for this is because if they get it right, we don't want them to do it just one time. We want them to practice that and see how that feels and get that muscle memory down so that they can begin to do the sound without having to concentrate really hard to where it's just habit. So a way that you can utilize having them repeat it 3 to 5 times, I like to do games or activities with kids when I'm practicing instead of just sitting down and doing drills if I don't have to. So what it might look like is you have them practice the sound 3 to 5 times, and then you take a turn in a game or you do something in your activity, and then you come back just like a minute later and have them do it again. Practice 3 to 5 times. And if you're needing ideas on how to make it fun or different activities that you can use while you're practicing this sound with your child, then check out my Tip Tuesday playlist where I share with you lots of different ways to make it fun and different activities that you can use while you're practicing speech with your child. Another really useful video that I have for you is my levels of prompting. And what this does is it goes through and it shows you how to start out practicing a sound with your child. So what this looks like is you're starting out giving your child the max amount of support, and you are coaching them, showing them how to do it, and giving them feedback on maybe what they need to change up, how they can do it differently.
and then you gradually start to fade that support little by little until eventually your child is able to do it all on their own. So go ahead and practice those tips with your child, and once they're starting to make that sound on their own and they're able to do it about 80 to 90% of the time, then you can start moving on to the next level, which would be using the TH in syllables. And you can check out my TH playlist where I'll have all the different videos with each step so you can follow along and know what steps to follow.
Thanks for watching, and with that, we are one step closer to unlocking your child's voice one sound at a time. Now, I hope you will try that out this weekend and let me know in the comments down below how it goes and if you have any questions. I hope that you will share your goodness with someone today, and I will see you in the next one.